Hello, YouTube and members of the comic book community. Welcome back to Mastodon Comics and Collecting. As always, I'm your host, Donnie, and got a pile of books I wanted to show. I know in my last stream I said I was going to wait until after Baltimore, but I got this pile of books, and I have a feeling I'm probably going to come back from there with another pile of books. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to invite people to see if they want to join me. We're going to talk about some stuff. And I guess here we go. See if anybody wants to join me. I have sent the links out. Hello, Russ. Excuse me. Hello, Whodat. How are you? Can you hear me? I put it in the off air. Holy crap. I've been live for 12 minutes already. How'd that happen? No, that can't be right. Anyway, like I was saying, I got books I want to show, pickups, just random stuff that was given to me. Whodat, can you hear me okay? Is this, in the words of JB, is this mic hot? And I wanted to talk about the new rules, or whatever you want to call them, that are coming to YouTube as it regards to videos that would be more designated towards kids, and how it's probably going to affect the rest of us. I know there's been several who have already declared that they're going to call it quits, or they're going to take a break, or whatever, to see what happens. I mean, when I got into this, it was kind of by accident. I'm going to highlight Whodat. But I just kind of fell into it. It wasn't. I didn't intend to become a member of the YouTube community per se, or broadcasting online, or excuse me, or really making videos. Before I even uploaded any of the videos that I had done on Facebook, I was making videos for a historical group on Facebook to help a guy out with surrounding area, because it seemed like he was doing everything by himself as far as providing information to the people in the group. But I didn't get into this for fame or fortune, so to speak. I just wanted to share what it seemed like everybody else was sharing, which is comic books and their love of comic books. That's too bright. I'm not doing that. Wonder if it was suggested to me that I move the light behind me. I don't know if that'll. Oh my God. Looks like I got the sun behind me. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work at all. Well, you know, such is life. I mean, I forgot what I lost my train of thought. Anyway, the new YouTube rules that are going to affect us are, I don't know. In my opinion, it doesn't. YouTube seems to me more worried about their corporate interests rather than us, the product. They're not living up to the name YouTube. If this is the way I'm reading everything, and the way I'm understanding everything, and the government decides to step in and regulate these things instead of, as is the case in this modern age, not forcing the parents to do what the parents are supposed to be doing, which is monitoring what their kids are watching, what their kids are doing. My wife and I have had several discussions about this and about YouTube, and there's been pretty heavy threats of banning YouTube in the household, which if we ban it for the kids, we basically pretty much that means I'm done. And I told my oldest, and she wasn't very happy about it. Hello, Matt. How are you? That if I can't interact with my audience, with my friends, as far as the chat, which is, from what I understand, if your video or your live stream gets that designation for kids, you don't have a live chat, you don't have comments, that all gets disabled. But from what I understand, they are letting it all up to you to designate it. But if you designate it incorrectly, because apparently they're going to have a certain set, we'll say, guideline for description for what falls in this category, and you designate it as something else, it can come back and bite you, which is, that to me, that is the BS of the whole deal, because I don't want kids watching my videos, my live streams, especially the live streams. I want other guys, other girls like me, my age, with the interests that I have in these books and the like, because there's more of a the majority of us grew up on this. And I have a guest. Boom!
What's up, Master Don?
How you doing, man?
Oh, I'm hanging nice and tight. What's up, boy who had 7? What is up?
Let's see if I can.
I need to hear like a Royal Rumble. Just ran in the ring. So I literally just got home from work. Just got home from work. So I said, hey, I got a few minutes to kill.
Yeah. So I got home 2.5 hours ago, I think. 2 hours ago. Anyway, yeah.
I literally got home when I said 5 minutes. That's when I got. I said, give me 5 minutes.
So, yeah.
It's like,
well,
we heard, put the AC on, get everything comfortable, because I'm not about to sit in front of a computer and it's hot.
Yeah, we don't. We're supposed to have frost tonight up here.
Oh, I can't wait till you get a little cooler weather.
Yeah,
Cooler weather. So, yeah. So I didn't want to interrupt what you were talking about.
I was just talking about the rule changes and stuff that are coming up that we're going to have to deal with one way or the other, I guess, as far as how our videos and things are designated. And
everybody should just add movies to their name, like Mastodon Comics and Movies.
That I kind of agree with that.
Because they're not going to change the movie people. The movie people make a ton of revenue for YouTube.
Right.
They're not going to be kid oriented. They actually curse a lot sometimes in those movie reviews or all those things. But I don't see those changing. So maybe the loophole.
Okay.
I haven't read anything about it, so I'm just talking.
Yeah. Well, I'm just going on what I've gathered from some of the other guys that I don't know if you would call them influencers or
yeah. I know you're talking about the people who are like do more with the comic book stuff like that. But I haven't heard that on the other side of the movie people. I haven't heard any movie big like John Campy and none of these big people talk about the changes for YouTube. How will it affect me, or how will it affect my channel and stuff like that? I haven't heard any of them talk. Maybe I missed it, but I haven't heard any of them talk because I follow a lot of them and I always have the little notifications on for them, and I haven't heard any of them talk about it. So maybe people we might need to read the fine print and see what they do,
right?
And just kind of copy what they do, even though we might be showing comics, but also reference. Maybe some people you just might have to reference movies. I don't know. Right. I don't know how it would have to work, but maybe just have to follow them, mirror what they're doing. Look at Evan. Look at Evan in the chat. Look at that.
He's talking it up. That's what she said. The word adult. Yeah. Well, Kyle brought it up about as far as the comics, like Vampirella books.
Yeah.
That's not kid friendly.
No.
There's a lot.
Lady Death, Vampirella, certain people who draw characters. I'm trying to think, like R.B. White.
Yeah.
Certain artists. So certain people, those are not kid friendly, and some of them could be a little more really adult, but they're not kid friendly. Those covers, even some of the J. Scott Campbell covers, they're kind of. He's showing the women body off a little bit more. They might be clothed like he showed Mary Jane and them. They're clothed, but Mary Jane we got a double D just sitting perky because I don't know what women like that. But I'm just saying that they're more subjective, I guess, and how it can influence kids. I guess what I'm trying to say. But I really don't think any comics are kid. The channels of comics shouldn't be rolled over into kids because that's a small percentage of comics.
Boom.
Ray D.
Hold up.
I like when I see Ray. I always kind of like doing it. Ray D.
You're one of the few people that pronounce it right.
But yeah,
usually people say Ray.
I don't know. I'm like a person that's wait and see. I'll wait and see what happens. I'm not gonna change what I do with my channel or anything like that. I'm gonna have fun when I do it. Like I said, I heard you talking about that. I got on YouTube just to have fun, meet people who have the same interests as I have, and share those interests. I'm not in it to pump out content 1,000 to get thousands of subs, because if I was, I'd be doing it like some of those other people that are doing it.
Oh yeah,
and but I'm not. I don't have the time. And I don't feel like the effort. If I had that much time and effort, I would put it into my work. So I'm not going to do that. And it's good claps for them who do it, and they still have a full-time job if they do. But that's not what I came into it about. I've been here a long time in the background, and then I joined We Love Comics first channel. And, met a lot of these guys, Evan, Kyle and all that stuff. And that's what it was about. I mean, where I live, I don't have people I talk to about, about this stuff. I talk to you guys. You know that.
Right.
That's
So
exactly how I am.
so I don't know what YouTube is gonna do, but I'm gonna wait and see. If it changes, maybe I have to figure out how the loophole. Because they're gonna have loophole, and maybe like I said, we just have to find that out.
And plus, like, I don't know what all's been said because I just got home, saw the link, and popped in. But also, like, I think it's not supposed to start until early next year. So maybe more stuff will, more rules or things will change, and who knows?
I agree. I just like because look at this. They talked about, remember, Hangouts. Oh, Hangouts is ending. It's over with.
Yeah.
And what have we been doing? Still talking on Hangouts.
Yeah.
So
we might be the only group too.
yeah, everybody else left it. It might have went to Facebook and who knows what. But
it's sad whenever, as bad as Hangouts is, it's still one of the best for conference calls,
Right.
or group calls.
I didn't understand it the first time I saw it. I'm looking through my phone going, what is this? What is this green icon with quotes in it? What the hell? And I clicked on it one time and I'm like, what? I don't know anybody, so how am I supposed to?
What's even worse was the Google Plus. I was like, what is this red little G with a plus? What is this?
Yeah.
So I started playing with it one day. I was adding all type of stuff. I saw it's like Facebook and YouTube and a whole bunch of stuff mixed together. And I'm playing with it. I was like, this is boring. You talk to people on there, they don't answer you. I said, this is boring. So I just kept it, and then I rolled it over to Hangouts. And then they were like, oh, Google Plus, whatever it was, it's ending. And I was like, I don't care. I don't use it.
Yeah. I think Google Hangouts is another one that's early next year for the people that don't pay for it. But it's just going to transfer over into, Google Chat and Meet or something.
Okay. So it's basically going to be the same thing. It's just
pretty much.
Kinda...
I'm assuming it'll be an updated program of the same thing.
Yeah.
We're gonna polish it off, give it a new logo, a new name, and it's still gonna be green.
Or just change the name.
And here you go.
Knowing Google, they'll probably just change the name, and it'll be the same old thing.
All right, I got some books I'm going to show off.
Cool.
Cool. I picked this one up. Oh, maybe I better do this.
Go big.
Go big or go home. I picked this one up. This is the first cameo appearance of New Warriors. I have newsstand. I have the first full appearance. I picked that up at Wizard World 2018. And I was looking at that one, following it on eBay and so forth, and I just happened to add it to a watch list, and the guy sent me an offer. And I was like, that's like cutting the price in half. Sure. A guy I work with, he's kind of digging through boxes, and he's got a pretty good sized collection. But he keeps asking me what you want. And Jack Kirby, I made him a list, and he dug through and he picked out Mr. Miracle number 8. That's a really nice copy.
That's one of the first ones that went over to 25 cents, isn't it?
I believe so.
One of the first.
Wait a minute. This one, number 8, is a 52 pager, but number 9 is still a 20 cent. So
okay, it was, yeah, that's why.
But it's
double size or whatever.
Right. So yeah, he dug out numbers 8 and 9.
Cool.
Sandman number 2. and he had given me 2 other issues of Sandman. Actually, I think number 1 and number 5, maybe. I'd have to look through. And then my wife is a Captain America fan, and I asked him, since the Silver Age is a little steeper in price, he hooked me up with some of the Bronze Age when he come back to Marvel.
Cool.
So 201, 203, 204. These are all low to mid grade. This one's got 208, has some heavy spine stress. That's a pretty cool cover. And then I think last week I picked this up. Made sure I picked that one up.
I'm reading the chat, so that's why I was
Oh,
laughing.
good Lord.
Did you see what I put?
The Three Amigos.
He said going too soon /
Goddamn
Popeye
soon.
spicy. That's why I was like, where did he think these things up?
Hey, Kevin, what's up, buddy?
Uh-oh.
I really like that.
Yeah. It's really cool.
I wonder if they modeled the character on the front after somebody, because I know that the original was modeled after Louise Tomlinson.
Right.
I wonder if they modeled that person on the cover after somebody.
Hell, I just noticed this. Honoring Bernie Wrightson.
Oh, all right.
Nice.
I didn't know that was on there till just now. I was just looking at it. But yeah, I like how they did. You and I talked about this, Ray, how they did the.
How it's drawn, it looked like they could have.
Yeah.
And then Death's Head number 3. Not a big Death's Head fan, but I'm a Death's Head fan nonetheless. And then I picked this up, ongoing my Jack Kirby collection. I think I paid $10 for it. It's not too bad a shape. I think, what did I say, Ray? It's the top staple.
I've slept since then. I've done forgot.
And then I went to the shop yesterday, and I picked. This is the stack of books that I picked up yesterday, and
Wow.
you'll see why after I show the first couple. But Dead Eyes, this is the
Reintroduction.
reintroduction of the Dead Rabbit series. We all know that story.
Dead Rabbit number 1 might be starting to heat up a little bit. I don't know. I haven't looked.
Yeah, I didn't look either. I'm not even. I have it, but I'm not even. I don't know. Picked the facsimile up of 251, Batman 251, because I love
Very
that
nice.
cover. Love that cover. I picked this up for my daughter. It is the dollar reprint. It's DC's version of what's it called? True Believers. It's the dollar reprint.
Well, yes and no.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the dollar comics thing is something DC ran in the 80s. It
okay. All right.
It was like it would be like 100-page or something. It would have one news. It's like the Walmart Giants are. It'd have one news story and then a bunch of reprints.
Okay.
All in one book.
See, Ray, that's why I'm glad you come on here, because you know more about the DC stuff than I do, a lot more. But yeah, this is the reprint of issue number 1, I believe, from the
the
late 70s.
77.
Yeah. They put this in the bag for free. It's Joe Hill House Comics sampler.
Those might actually be pretty good. Joe Hill is Stephen King's son.
Really? I did not know
Yeah.
that. Well, it makes sense then.
So they might be pretty good.
Right.
I don't know.
That's enough of that. And I picked this up. I really dug the first 2 issues. I'm not, to my chagrin, I'm not a big fan of Mark Waid, but this was very well written, and I would gladly shake his hand and congratulate him on the way he wrote that. Because this is the bulk of this stack, because I guess I'm tired of hearing how good the series is and seeing things that I'm not that I'm not privy to. I picked Powers of X, House of X #1, Powers of X #2, House of X #2, and those first 2 issues are 4th printing. These 2 are 3rd printings. This is how far behind I am. House of X #3, 2nd printing. Powers of X #3, 2nd printing. But some of these covers I really liked. Like these covers I really liked. It kind of reminded me of the what was the Hickman series that he did with Image?
I don't know.
I have it too, and I can't think of it. House of X issue 4. I really like this cover. Powers of X #4.
Cool.
House of X #5.
Nice.
And I was trying to read them in the order that they came out.
Mhm.
Powers of X
That's the proper reading order for it.
That's what I thought. I was hoping that was.
Yeah.
Powers of X #5, and I like Mr. Sinister, so I'm glad to catch that cover. And I also like this cover, the House of X #6, the Mega Red.
Yeah, Omega Red, underrated villain.
Yeah.
I like Omega Red. And see what it says, East of West. Image series, Jonathan.
Okay, that's it's not the one I was thinking of. Black Monday Murders.
There you go. Never heard of it, but there you go.
I knew I'd figure it. How you doing, Carson? JB.
You've been discovered.
That is a stack. That's what she said. I can't help it.
I just got back from the comic shop.
Yeah?
This week's stuff.
You want to show it? I'll put it on you.
Yeah, it's just a couple books, I will.
Alrighty.
Okay, so Cease #5. Well, it's hard to get used to the camera on this site.
Inverted like a video game.
Yeah.
You press up, it goes down.
Whoever's idea what it was to invent inverted controls.
I'll tell you like this: I was a beast for a long time with inverted on Halo. And then I got lazy.
What was that one, Ray?
Swordmaster #4.
Oh, okay. Nice.
And Legion of Superheroes Millennium #2.
Nice.
That's all for me.
What was it you wanted us to keep an eye out for The rings, wasn't it?
Yeah, whenever Legion of whenever the ongoing comes out next month, I'll let y'all know the day.
Okay.
Whenever I can find it. Which I asked my shop today, and they won't be getting the rings. So whenever number 1 comes out, if someone can pick me up a ring,
okay,
that'd be great.
You got anything you want to show, Russ?
I don't have anything new. I just got the stuff I got from the convention, but I think I showed. Well, I haven't shown anybody else, but I showed you guys. You know, some of the art book, which is hard to see, but this.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Damn, that's good.
This is one of the guys who started the Ninja Turtles. I forgot his name, but you know,
nice.
I was gonna do Bart, but I changed my mind. That one fits me better.
Yeah, father-daughter.
Yep. And this one, he killed it on this one.
Yeah, that is really nice.
So
That is, yeah.
I wish I would have had more time at the convention. Yeah, I wish I'd had more time at the convention because majority of them were like, $60 or less for art. So, and that was inked and everything. So
Oh my goodness.
then I got these. For still
That's gorgeous.
I got all 3 of these pages for $60. So I think I did better with the pages. This is from Spider-Man 27, the current series. So this is page 1. So
nice.
How many chances do you get to buy page 1 of any comic?
Even though it's modern, that's still cool.
Yeah, and I could have bought some his Scarlet Spider stuff, but I'll have another chance to get it from him in next month. So, because he did it with Scarlet, and this is something I know Ray would like. This some DC stuff.
What is that from?
This is from Titans. I don't know
The new series, or
I don't know which one. Another black girl. She had like a Superman outfit on. I don't know. If it's like
it might be Steel.
Yeah, I think she must be Steel or something because she pulls that little, I guess whatever, that little hammer looking thing. I just thought it was cool how they had and he literally threw these in. He threw these in with the Spider-Man one.
I might have to one of these days try to talk you out of one of those.
Or maybe just hit me up when I go to that convention in November because he'll be there, and I might try to make another deal with him when he throws in basically two DC type stuff because he had a whole bunch of the Titan stuff. And it was hard to pick which one, so I actually picked 2 of the ones with action scenes because you know how hard it is with action scenes and pages. They usually sell for a lot more. It doesn't matter what comic it is.
Action scenes and like the full page splashes
like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I was surprised this page.
Yeah,
because I mean it's a lot of it's the female characters, but I mean still all in all, I mean it's the female Electro, female Scorpion. I
forget the name. They've got a group name, but I forget it.
And this is Peter Parker, and you can barely see it, but that's Aunt May. So
cool.
That's the major stuff I got. I had a whole bunch of autographs. I didn't get any comics really because they didn't have a lot of comics. So I focused on the original art, the stuff I can get time on, the stuff I can get drawn, and the pages because they didn't have that many comics. I was kind of disappointed in that. So I took C. Waters' advice and took C. Waters' advice and got the sketchbook. I see him putting in the chat.
You can't beat the good old sketchbook gimmick, and there's no other that does it better than Seawood 19, man. That book, though, is pretty damn fine. Man, I'm live, people. Donnie, thanks for the little rub. Thanks for the invite, man. The Mastodon, as Seawood actually does say. Man, it's good here to be here today. Live with the Mastodon and Ray D. And, of course, man, there's no other like my brother. Who dat? True dat. He brings you the truth every time you're looking for it, and he'll let you know the good deals and what you need to know how to succeed in the game. Look at those slabs. Well, he's
There
throwing
it
it
is.
down. Freaking he got him on there with that.
Yeah, these are the new slabs I got. This is
Damn.
I
Oh,
would say
cool.
the newsstand. What is it?
with a
9/11.
9/11
Yeah, the
blackout
9/11.
issue. Yeah.
It's. I've been looking around. It's very. I'm on the side. It's very hard to find a newsstand of this book. You can find a regular cover all the time, but I've never seen the newsstand, and I think I'm going to keep this one. I was thinking about it, but I said, hey, it's hard to find a newsstand. I don't care if it's a 9.6. I'm going to keep it. And this is the one I actually tagged Discovery Bay on.
Nice.
Oh yes, that one.
From
Oh,
CGC. And
That's a beauty right there.
yep, very clean copy too. I think they might have undergraded it, in my opinion, because it looks like a 7.
I know Rob likes that one.
absolutely.
Mine is not as good as that. I think I got a raw of that one, and it's beat to shit. But that's how I like it. I got some.
Yeah, you can get a high grade copy. You can get a higher grade of this book because it's still relatively cheap. Like this grade sells for like $240.
Yeah,
Which is to me is anything under, I would say 300, 400, 300, 400. It's relatively, you can see it getting that. It might take you like a couple weeks, a month, or whatever, but I could see those books more relatively getting it. So
man, I don't know, man. Like, I just have gotten so cheap, and I'm like, man, I got a good 1.5 of this, and it's still holding together as long as I treat it like a baby. It's holding together. But man,
just buy mine. I'll sell it to you for a good price.
now if it has some stuff cut out, though, hell yeah, I got to have complete. I got a complete kind of guy. But
yeah, that's all I really got. I have to say that's all I really got. I have nothing else, to show off. The Legend and Who That Meets the Incredible Don and Romance Ray.
hell yeah, man.
I was just telling you my preferred Radar Ray or something else.
Radar Ray.
Me
I
and
like
Who
it.
That been talking on the old Facebook, and said we need to get together and do some chat sometime. And I seen Macedon show the link. I got on YouTube. I saw Ray D and Ray people. If y'all don't know Ray, man, he don't make a lot of appearances, man. He does some cameos here and there, but it's good you're getting this man's knowledge because out of all the comic book community, maybe Seawood 19 and Cat Ren, because I'm just buttering them up. But Ray D's probably got the most extensive DC knowledge in the comic book community, matching the great Howler Mouse. I mean, that's how smart this guy is. I don't know, Ray D. You're pretty damn sharp.
Yeah, he's very sharp in the DC. He won't. He'll be modest and not say it. But
He loves
I'll
that.
put him in a line of like how Splash loves his Marvel. He loves his DC, but at least Ray will admit that he'll read Marvel and like certain things of Marvel. Splash is an underneath DC lover because he has an extensive DC collection.
Yeah.
Splash has a bigger DC collection than I do, and I'm a DC collector.
And this is just me talking about Splash for him to pop up in here. That's all.
Splash, man. Splash got he was telling me when he visited here, we were talking about he was needing to get more storage or build him a big storage building to hold all these books in, man. So if y'all are ever out there in Timbuktu and y'all see some storage building, you never know, you may have got some damn gold on your hands.
I've been trying to talk him out of that DC stuff because he's got a bunch of Flash stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that could free up some storage space.
Yep. The only way the man is getting rid of books or losing books is if they take a walk off a refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Starting early, baby. You gotta love those jokes, man. That was stand-up comedy jokes right there. I love that shit. And like
I'm gonna see him go, hey.
The coolest thing about YouTube is, in the YouTube comic book community, you get to meet everyone, and it's not just like you're seeing each other on camera. You become personal good friends, just chatting and messaging each other throughout the day. So when you throw one of those little funny zingers, I mean, those are just Johnny Carson like, man. And Splash will probably laugh his little ass off. Love me some Splash Page, man. Yeah, I've got to read before the show tonight. The Off the Rails. I got to read that Green Lantern issue 12 by Grant Morrison. I was issue 9, 10, and 11. Man, they've been just awesome, man. Freaking awesome.
This is the last issue until 2020.
Yep. That's right, man. Because what is it? It's I ordered it. It's Hal Jordan or Black Stars or something like that. But that looks really good too. And I liked how he was, kind of on the Black Stars a little bit there until the freaking bomb went off and he got trapped in his ring. And then you had the rhyming leprechaun. I mean, it's so good. But I love that Grant Morrison, man.
Evan, you've never been more true. All 4 on the panel plus Evan equals a quarter of Splash's DC collection.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
Yeah, because I don't have much of anything. Yes, I did notice that Discovery Great. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
I'm talking about, man. That's advertising right there. But the DB.
I keep forgetting to do this. Go through the chat and click on.
Oh, hey, Donnie, I just saw you. I like that shirt. Gone too soon.
Yeah. In that nice soft red. Oh.
Yeah, I like. That's why I got the nice soft red on right now. It's good. Oh man, but that Grant Morrison Green Lantern, man, I love all this Grant Morrison, man. Whew, it's good.
I gotta get you on the Ninja Turtles. Maybe if they got a little I would say 90 through 100. You got to read that little stretch.
I got the little I got on IDW's on my library's Comic Book Plus app, so I could read a lot of those old school IDW like first volume ones. I wouldn't mind start reading some of those.
Yeah, the current run is actually really good, and I'm slowly chugging along because between that X-Men and Powers of X and all that stuff, I'm trying hard to keep up, but I'm actually might take a break from it and wait till 100 comes out and read 96 through 100. It's one whole stretch.
Read them all in a row. And is this the girl that, like,
Jenica Turtle? Yep.
Yeah, but when she was human, did she love Casey Jones? Now she's a turtle.
I think so. Well, like when I'm reading, because I was rereading a couple of the ones because I've been a while since I read it, and I was like, wait, Casey likes her, and I was like, that's gonna be weird, her being a turtle.
I mean, back in the day, Fantastic Four had a good little run where it was Jessica Ventura. I think that was her name, and her name was Miss Marvel, but she just had a really amazing super strength and stuff, and he had a thing for her. And then they crash, it was issue 310. They hit more cosmic rays. The Thing becomes more triangular in his rock formations. And then the old beautiful redhead Jessica. Yeah, that actually sounded like Bubbles from Trailer Park Boys. But like the rays changed Jessica into the She-Thing. And she was, like a female version of the Thing. And then for a little while there, Ben Grimm, got human again. And then she was still She-Thing, and she was mad because he was human and she was the Thing. Oh, I love that. It's just like a good Bo and Hope Brady deal on Days of Our Lives, really. Romance. What are you going to do? You're going to try to split them apart like Stefano DiMera used to do to Bo and Hope, Oh, shit. And don't forget about Dean and Marlena. Days of Our Lives, man.
I don't think I have anything else.
Let's see. What's the old chat doing over here? What's it got here? Ooh. Oh, yeah. Seawood. Yeah, I know he loves reading that TMNT. One of the best books out. And I know Chad MF90 from the Blue Team, Slabdown, I know he likes the Turtles, too.
Yeah, I'm actually trying to figure out where I put the run of this so I can finish reading.
I got to try to finish these before all those other books start coming out.
Damn, are those the House of X ones?
Yep.
Ooh.
House and Powers.
I heard both of those, man. Drew loves those. These books are very good reads, is what I'm hearing.
That Margaret McTaggart issue, I was like, wait, what the hell are they doing here? And I was talking to Kyle about that, and I said, that makes sense. It was just me and Kyle talking in off air, and I was like, Kyle, you remember when X2 movie came out? Professor X died. he reappears in, I think, his brother's body or something, and he wakes up and he goes, and I guess he read the nurse's mind, and he said, Mara? And she was shocked. She had a shocked face. And I was like,
I remember
I
that.
referenced that movie because I was like, wait, they actually did it in the movie first, saying she had reincarnation powers.
Mm-hmm.
And Jonathan Hickman, I think, just put it in the story, and I caught that. Like, I was like, wait, she been had powers. Hickman got us. And he threw out that little thing earlier. I saw something like, hey, what do you recommend? You recommend me watching, was it the new X-Men movie, Phoenix, and
Phoenix.
for a person who's not an X-Men fan or something, he put. I was like, I'm trying to throw people off. I know what you did, Hickman. We got I'm about to shout out this guy. He has a sale going on right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it looks like its sale is going to start again.
That's what I wanted to give that a bump before I ended the stream, because I knew he said the same time. So
Yep, and it's just started.
Yeah, it just started.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's a
He
good
broke records.
Yeah, man. 300 over 300 live viewers last night. Over, I don't know how much money he made, but you know what I mean. Yeah, that's neither here nor there. But it was just insane, man. Damn.
I think at its peak it was at like 324 or something.
Mm-hmm. And man, you know what's great about it? I was so happy for him and like all those people there. And it was like it kind of just goes to show, I mean, like I've known him, I don't know, at least 8 to 9 years. And he's been in the comic book community before it was even called a comic book community, where it was just him and, several other guys. But, he's been one of the best ones here in the comic book community that's given the best information, telling the truth, no BS. He ain't trying to get rich off fucking monetization or, any shit on YouTube. I mean, he's just a guy that's given back to the person, of vast knowledge of comic book history. He's a second generation comic book collector, probably third generation. I don't know if his granddad read them, but I'm sure his granddad at least read 2 or 3. So it pretty much makes him third generation comic book collector. So just a good dude.
He made a joke about monetization last night too. It was pretty funny. Maybe I should have been monetized.
I caught the tail end, and I was like, shit, I thought that he said something like 5 Eastern. Oh shit, okay, that was 4. Okay, yeah, so yeah, maybe I got my times myself mixed up. Damn, I got it on the tail end, and he only showed like 2 more books or something. Then I had to get off. But hopefully he'll have a good one tonight.
Yeah.
I have my auction.
Oh yeah, man, yeah.
What is it? October 19th, barring any craziness, but
and
October 19th.
This is your second one, right? On your channel?
Yeah.
Damn, that's so cool, man.
I'm going for the 3rd weekend of every month.
Damn.
I can actually announce some of the people I'm going to have on there. I'm going to have, again, DS Comics, myself, Brandon Swinsky. I never can say his name. Brandon.
He's a classic.
I'm going to have Tacoma Comics.
Walt Whitman. I mean, Walter White. Walter White outfit.
Hopefully Legend makes an appearance. You never know. You never know.
They have some Funkos, so you'll have to watch.
You never know, so y'all watch and see. And
is there one more guy, like a guy that maybe lives in this like big bargain basement?
I gotta see. Talk to the bear and see if he's available before he goes in hibernation. Winter is coming. And I'm trying to think. I got one more person, but I can't remember.
I wish I could join you, but I'll probably be freaking plastered.
I want to sell this. I can't believe I sold. This is my grail.
I just bought this. It's a con. Who wants it? But anyway, I'm gonna attempt to end this the way I was working on it earlier. We'll see if it works. But head on over to Gene Paul Ace Peters' channel for a sale. Pick up some good key books. Help the brother out.
And please share it around.
Yes, and share it around, like the stream, all that stuff. We'll see if I can do this. Maybe not. I don't know what I'm doing. All right.
Infinity and beyond.
And boom. Now, why did it do that?
I thought it was part of the effect.
Fuck.
I'm
gonna do it again.
To infinity and beyond.
There.
Ooh, there it is. Now that's freaking awesome.
All right. Later.
Later. Peace.
Later.